Hey CHC, welcome to TPTS Chapter 9. On today's episode, we have our very own Dr. John Hewitt from Greensboro Orthopedics here to talk about common overuse injuries to the foot. So John, can you start telling us a little bit more about common overuse injuries to the foot?
Sure, Tristan. First off, thanks for having me. By far the most common thing that we see as far as common overuse injuries in the foot is going to be heel pain. Heel pain can have a number of different causes, but the most common example of heel pain is plantar fasciitis. Most people feel plantar fasciitis as aching pain on the bottom of their heel first thing in the morning when they get up. First few steps can be particularly uncomfortable as they get out of bed and start moving towards the bathroom or getting up and around. Usually it warms up over the course of the day and things loosen up and feel better, but at the end of a long run or a hard workout or even a long day where you've spent time on your feet, the heel can be sore again.
Okay, so what specifically is plantar fasciitis then?
So the plantar fascia is a tight band of soft tissue that connects the heel bone to the ball of the foot. So if we have the heel, and this is the ball of the foot here, your toes are sticking out this way, the heel bone is connected to the arch through a band of soft tissue that goes from here to here. And so as the arch moves up and down with activities like standing, walking, running, and so forth, the plantar fascia has to stretch to kind of cushion that motion. Over time, that can irritate the heel and you get pain right there at the bottom of the heel.
Okay, so how does someone typically get plantar fasciitis, or who's affected by this?
So generally, plantar fasciitis is related to an activity change. So something in your lifestyle or job or exercise routine has changed, and it can be something subtle. You may increase your mileage from 15 miles a week of running up to 20 in preparation for a 5K or 10K, or you may switch jobs and go from a telephone sit-down job working on the computer to a job that requires a lot of standing and walking. Those kind of things will flare up plantar fasciitis, and it can come on rather gradually, or it can come on pretty suddenly with sharp heel pain.
Okay, so let's say someone does have this. What can be done for them? What can they do for someone who's suffering from this?
So the first step, in my opinion, is to stretch and to ice your heel. And so stretching exercises focusing on the whole calf muscle, so the upper and lower parts of the calf, and then also the plantar fascia itself. I'll demonstrate one for you quickly. First thing first thing in the morning before you get out of bed, stretching the plantar fascia is important. So in this case, you can kind of see how prominent my plantar fascia is. But you pull your big toe back like this so right foot, right hand, pull your big toe back, and then use your left hand to massage or stretch the plantar fascia. And this takes pretty firm pressure. 5 quick strokes forward and backwards though is usually sufficient to get it loosened up before you get going. Doing this again in the evening is helpful. After you work out, icing your heel can really help. And so most of us, when this flares up, will have some soreness after a workout. So you take an ice pack like this one, and an ace bandage, wrap it around your heel. You want to set your phone timer for about 20 minutes. There's not really a lot of value to going over that, and in theory you can actually get frostbite on the bottom of your heel if you were to go too long. Do something to distract yourself, watch TV, read the paper, play with your phone, do something, because this is pretty unpleasant as your heel is getting cold and warming back up.
Cool, so I mean, as I can imagine, that is pretty cold and pretty uncomfortable even right now. So let's say that they do this stretch and they're able to ice it for a while, but at what point should they come and see a specialist like yourself?
So I think if you've had symptoms for 6 weeks or so, it's helpful to get that evaluated. Sometimes it may be necessary to get an x-ray. There are a few other things that can cause heel pain that can be troublesome. Even things like a stress fracture or Achilles tendonitis can be bothersome for a long period of time.
Okay, and then my last and final question would be, how could this be avoided? I mean, in CrossFit, we are training a lot, and we do sometimes tend to see overuse injuries, so how can this be avoided?
Avoidance really is mostly a matter of stretching, and so making sure throughout the course of the day that you're stretching your heel cord. Obviously, it's not very practical to take your shoes off and stretch your plantar fascia at work, but stretching in the morning before you get out of bed, in the evening, I mean, it just takes 5 or 10 seconds to do that stretch, so it's really not a huge time burden. For those of us who have sit-down jobs where we sit during the course of the day, a lot of times our calves will get tight, so you might try getting up throughout the course of the day, stretching your heel cords out, your Achilles tendon. There's some additional stretching videos on my website, which you see here, www.drjohnhewitt.com. There's another exercise a couple more stretching videos, and then also videos showing you again how to stretch your plantar fascia and also how to ice your heel properly.
Very nice. Well, thank you for coming in today, John, and being with us. And that's chapter 9 of TPTS. If you guys have any questions at all, be sure to ask John, visit his website, and let us know what you think. Thank you, guys. Have a great day.